Thank you for being with us. Our top story tonight, President Joe Biden holds a cabinet meeting at the White House, and one of the pressing topics is abortion. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Tracy, good evening to you. Earlier, the press secretary said the meeting would focus on several issues, including what the White House calls attacks on reproductive rights. But tonight, it's a dam in Ukraine that's got the administration's attention. President Joe Biden is flanked by his vice president and cabinet secretaries as the executive branch leaders discussed key domestic and international issues.
We're not leaving. We are not leaving. We're going to help Ukraine.
The White House is responding to an enormous disaster in Ukraine, where a major hydroelectric dam collapsed. Ukraine and Russia accuse each other of blowing it up. The torrent of water threatens communities downstream and could endanger the cooling systems at Europe's largest nuclear power plants.
So, in addition to loss of life and livelihoods, its destruction could very well have a devastating impact on Ukraine's energy security, and it will certainly have an impact on Ukraine's canal system.
Ukraine's foreign minister calls for an emergency meeting of the United Nations Security Council to deal with the disaster.
Russia will be held accountable for the destruction of the Kakhovka Dam and other crimes.
Also today in Ukraine, President Volodymyr Zelenskyy meets with Cardinal Matteo Zuppi, special representative of Pope Francis. And after Denmark's prime minister visited President Biden in the Oval Office yesterday, I asked her about the Vatican's attempts to help bring peace to Ukraine.
Ma'am, Pope Francis has put together a peace mission to try to end the war in Ukraine. Your reaction to that?
Yeah, I think all of us are very interested in peace in Ukraine. This has, of course, also been on the agenda with a talk with the president. But it takes two to tango, so we need some signals from Russia. And I don't think any of us in the alliance are willing to do anything without Ukraine. So it starts with the what Ukraine wants out of this.
Also tonight on this D-Day anniversary, President Biden tweeted earlier the troops who stormed the shores of Normandy 79 years ago today, June 6, 1944, represent the greatest generation in our history, and that they answered the free world's call at its greatest hour of need. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.